There you go. Now I need to find out if it's real. Is it real, chat? Upcoming. No, it's now. Hello? Oh,
It is now.
what if it could, Uh, let me do it again. Because it's doing something.
Oh, there's your video.
Okay, there it is. Yep, I see it now.
Yep.
Okay, we are good. I want to see if the chat works.
Ugh.
Hey, there it is. Cool beans. So, after all that stuff that's happening, it's finally time to actually do a. I think it's the first ever breakdown of anything. That's not a movie
Yeah, I guess so.
because it was for Angry Men. I mean, 12 Angry Men. Crap. For
12 Angry 12 Angry Men. We partly did one for The Exorcist.
Yeah. I remember I said 4 Angry Men. The rest of them got like handcuffed and escorted out, I guess. Uh, but anyways. Uh, oh. So the first thing I'm going to do is welcome everyone. Hi, how you doing? All you
Hi.
people up there.
How you doing?
Number 81. Woo! I got some.
Number 81.
I have a like I forget how many milliliters it is, but like it used to have like a thing on the outside which told you how much you have in the bottle, but now it's disappeared. I don't know where it is anymore. Uh, oh, here it is. I just can't. It's transparent. Why? Why did you escape my vision? Oh well. It got like it's a big water bottle. A big water jug for these things because I get very thirsty when I talk a lot.
Right.
So anyways, that was stupid. But like so I guess we'll go right into it. So there it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I have roll footage. Look at that. Yeah.
Uh,
So
are we to give our thoughts or?
yeah, so what I want to do first is like I want your just overall thoughts on it on the first episode.
Uh, who should go first?
You, cuz I am um just a synopsis of like of stuff like what would I
Well,
actually, you know what? Just give it a score
well, I was
out of
actually
10.
going to explain. I was actually going to explain for the people watching
Mm-hmm.
is that sorry, my throat's been all weird today. Anyways, so I have only watched this is the first JoJo I've watched in a very long time.
Mm.
The last time my friend Dax tried to get me to watch part 4, I was fine with it, but honestly, I've only finished part 1 up to part 3, and the main reason was because when I finished part 3, I thought it was a good enough ending
Mm-hmm.
to JoJo. I thought it was a good enough ending to where I could go like, all right, I probably don't need to see how else it continues. I'm satisfied with what I've seen. It's not that the future ones are bad. I don't have anything to say on whether they're good or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I was quite satisfied with what I got,
Excuse me.
and so I stopped there. This is the first time that I've actually began to watch and will continue to watch another JoJo part, and this is one that people have been telling me is in a different universe. Is it?
I will explain that.
Yes.
I will explain that once I get to my thoughts.
Yeah, I give it a neat 6. I don't
Ooh.
have much. I don't have much problems with it. It's a decent start. It's just that it's pretty. It's pretty standard in terms of setup, and I'm quite fine with it. It's just, you know, it didn't wow me or anything. Not yet, anyways.
All right. Um, did you have any thoughts, Redacted, or did you want to give your sort of thing?
Um, I agree. It is a episode one. It is a good one. I'd give it higher than a 6, though. I'd probably give it a 7, maybe an 8.
Mm-hmm.
And just touching on the alternate universe, just before we get into serious
Hello,
discussion, I would
hello,
like to.
Sunly. Sorry.
Yes, hello, Sunly.
Hi,
I would
Sylvie.
like to. I would like to say this. I've seen people say, "Oh, this is the universe that was created at the end of Part 6." It's not. It is an entire. It is its own thing.
I've seen both series, and I don't care which universe it is, really. But it's just a different one. That's
Yeah,
what I. That,
it's a different universe. It is
Mhm.
separate from. It's separate from all the other JoJo stuff that we've seen, including Part 6.
Yeah. So yeah. So if I think I agree with um Redacted, I'll probably get a 7 or 8. It's fairly strong when it comes to JoJo openings. I've realized that like it is a for that is pretty darn good. The only reason I don't give it higher is because Johnny Joestar is not exactly the strong protagonist. But I'll get into that. I think the breakdown.
Well, it's
And
only the first episode.
yeah, I
Still
know.
got time.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I mean. It's
That
like
was ac-
you'll get
that was
stronger.
actually something that kind of pissed me off when we were watching it because I don't know.
Some people
Am I
didn't
allowed
like
to
that.
say? Am I
No,
allowed to say his name on here? Am I allowed to
no.
say?
Let's not go that far. It's just that
Okay.
some people think it's like he was a bad person in the past. Therefore he has
He's a
no
rich asshole. I don't want to watch a show about a rich asshole.
and
It's like
it's
it's very clearly not the point of the show. You're not watching a rich asshole. You're watching him become a better person throughout the. You're gonna watch him become a better person throughout the show.
their ego went to their heads. Yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
we will get to that. So I think it's like a I think a reason why it's probably the strongest opening when it comes to JoJo's and a decent anime opening for an episode is because like it does all the things it needs to do. It introduces all the characters by little bits, and some have more details than others, but you get a sense why they're doing what they're doing. It's not in vivid detail yet, but like that's what the rest of the episodes are for. It's like it gives you enough to it's like the mystery box thing, but except like it really works more of a TV show sort of
Well,
invention.
it I wouldn't really say mystery box. It's just this is setting up the rest
Yes.
of the show.
That's what I mean by mystery box. It's sort of a it's I know it's a cringe term, but it's sort of like hey, there's this something going on, and they're gonna explain more of it. So
I I just thought you were misusing the term mystery box.
yeah, well, there are some mysteries that like what does the spin mean? Like what does it do? Like and like how did it does it control muscles? Like is it just it's a ripple again? Or it's like there's many things about that system that's going to be surely explained because that's how
I
shonen
I
works.
feel like I feel like just based off the sound effects and the visuals that they're going with, you can
Mhm.
tell it is supposed to be something similar to Hamon
Hamon
from part 1 and
or
2.
ripple. Yep, absolutely. It is a it uses the same sound effects. That's what I like that little touch they do. Like
Yeah.
so it's like anyways so what's going to happen is I'm going to explain in vague terms a scene and then we'll go over the scene. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
All right. Um are you okay with that, Fraga? Hmm? I'm gonna poke you.
I was muted. Sorry.
Good, I poked you. It worked. I you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what
I'm
happens
good.
when you poke a frog? It jumps.
Either that or it screams horrifically.
Yeah. So yeah,
Scream for us,
we
Frogman.
it starts on the flag of the United States and in the sky, and it shows like it does take place in the United States, and it talks about the West and the expansion of sort of like the Iron Age of the West, of like the this sort of like, I know it's not the Iron Age or whatever, but you know what I mean. It's like the in industrialization. I can't
Industrialization.
industrialization. Yeah.
And no, this isn't the industrialization of the West. This is post settlement of California.
Yeah, and I guess what I mean by that is the whole the spirit of the West, as
Yeah,
Rango would say.
The expansion and settlement of the West. Yes, but yes, it is set during that time period, but that's not the focus of the show.
Oh no, of course not. But it does talk about it as like so you get a feel for like how it takes place in 1890, which is
Yeah.
before the turn of the century.
That's that's even post Civil War, I'm pretty sure.
Which is, it's pretty interesting. It's just that like everyone's got like you know, their guns and stuff, and they got their trains and ships.
Yeah.
And it's just like and like I think people around the world are like, the United States is getting kind of big and they're getting kind of expansive. It puts a lot of eyes on it. And so then we start with the also with this man being chased. We don't know his name, but like it seems they're all like Native American, if that's correct.
All of them were natives. One guy was running on
legs.
He was managing to outrun galloping horses with only his legs.
Yes, he's
it's like a
mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like I told you, Redacted. That man knows he has Jojo logic behind him.
Yeah.
So does Poco Loco.
Like he knows exactly what show he's in. It's like, yeah, I believe I can run faster than a horse.
I think it's like
he has power to do it. Character.
He has power to do it, and therefore he knows how to do it. He wills himself to go faster, which is like a bit mind over matter, but it's still physical. He still has limits, which is good for a. It's obvious he has limits because, like, when he jumps over that ledge later, he has to climb up. He doesn't just leap it. So it's like, okay, there's boundaries to it. So, and then he the reason why he's being chased is because he was reading white books. They found him inside his tent. Like, you're going against your people, or that sort of vague idea. And so, but then he disappears. So it's like, oh my gosh, he disappeared. And if you know Yu Yu Hakusho as much as I do, it's like that happens once in the series. It's like, oh no, he disappeared all of a sudden. It's like, that because they fell through something. And
it's shown he fell through a hole.
Yeah, it's almost like he fell through and found like an ancient artifact. Like if this were another show, it would be an ancient artifact or something.
Yeah, but in this one, he's just hiding in like I don't know if it's a sinkhole, if it's just an abnormally large like rabbit den or something.
It could be just groundhogs made it, and it just accidentally like in Tremors, but like
oh no, the graboids.
Yeah, that's like they groundhog hole.
I want to see. Mm-hmm. Now I'm thinking of like a graboid showing up in fucking Jojo.
They wouldn't survive long.
Just giant ass worm monster.
It'd be a lot harder. And what if like an arrow shot a graboid?
Now I'm imagining someone having a graboid as their stand.
They use it to control
Earth and shit.
That's what Sanctuary was in Part 5, which is the one he melts stone, so he can swim through it.
But that was more so turning into a fucking earthworm.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's the closest thing to it. Anyways, and then he looks at a paper. He's like, "Huh, the Steel Ball Run," and like,
he had that paper when he was running.
I know. It's like, yeah, but he gets a chance to look at it in the sun, and you see like then the narration is like, we're gonna in the year 1890 there was a contest called the Steel Ball Run, and that's what everybody around the world is going to. Sorry.
So, fun fact, and I don't know how true this is, but
Mhm.
I've heard that Steel Ball Run is based off of a real race called the Cannonball Run.
Oh
The
yeah.
Cannonball Run
Mhm.
is a illegal car race that I think it still takes place to this day.
It might. It sounds like it's in another country, but I don't know for sure. I don't know if it's in the
No,
United
it
States or not.
no, it is in the Cannonball Run. It is in the United States.
Okay, they should make a
The
movie
most
about
recent
that.
one was back in 2021, I think. I'd have to double
Hmm.
check.
I've heard about the Cannonball Run actually. I just didn't know where it
Yeah.
was. And
It's
if
in the U.S.
and somebody on YouTube documented their real Steel Ball Run with the horse.
Oh,
They went across the United States, and it changed their life apparently. So that's neat.
Nice.
I mean, if they found what we know they're gonna find in the anime, then
What?
yeah, I would imagine it would be life
It's not.
changing.
No. I mean, like he went across America. That changed his life.
I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. Like,
trying
but
to avoid spoilers for Froggo, but
yeah, it's I kind of know what's about to happen, but I have vague details. So I don't want to be spoiled either. Even though I know, I want to see how they introduce a lot of these things. Um,
Thing is,
yeah,
I think. Go ahead.
mhm,
it gets very
crazy.
yeah.
I should have say bizarre.
Well, I was gonna say it gets a bit more esoteric with the whole Devil's Palm thing, and
Oh my
all the
gosh.
well, that's what the region, that's what the area is called. It's called the Devil's Palms,
Oh, neat. So anyway,
and
Frago.
there's multiples of them. You'll trust me, it'll be explained when we get to it in the show.
All right.
Okay. But I think now for me this is unique because again I've only seen the first three parts.
Mm-hmm.
But it's quite unique to have a Joe Star who has basically let fame get to his head and become like a primal asshole because of it, and then get like a severe injury from it that he can't escape from. So he needs to learn uh, what to do and how to go around this injury of his while also learning things along the way possibly.
We'll
It's like that's quite unique for
we'll
a
get to
Joe
that, of
Star.
course.
Yeah,
We'll get to that part
because
in the episode.
yeah, because usually the Joe Stars who are assholes, they're sort of charming assholes in some way. Like
Mhm.
Joseph Joestar,
Even Jotaro.
he
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jotaro was more so someone who was extremely harsh, but you could tell there was still a soft side to him.
yeah.
Mhm.
Jotaro was kind of the well, no, not Jotaro. I was thinking more Josuke. Josuke is kind of like the rebel with the heart of gold.
Even he's
'Cause
like more
yeah,
normal than Jotaro is.
yeah.
Jotaro literally
Jotaro,
says that he walks out on meals, hits teachers, and picks fights with people. And I'm
yeah.
like,
Well,
Yeah,
he's also supposed to be like 16 years old in the show.
yeah, but
yeah,
So
Josuke is like, oh, please don't hurt me. Like I'm afraid of turtles. And then when you mention his hair, that's when things go off the wall.
yeah. I mean, even Giorno, who's working for the fucking mafia.
Yeah, he stole money, but then he used it to a lonely kid because he wanted ice cream. He's like,
I
although
mean,
I'm gonna be honest.
No, not Giorno. Giorno becomes the leader of the mafia in Italy.
yes, he
I'm
does.
gonna be I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to the Joe Stars, I feel like their designs are getting more and more ridiculous as time goes on.
Just wait till you if they ever animate
Joe Lion. Yeah.
part 8, good lord.
Yeah,
Um.
because I honestly the part four with that Joe Star, his his
His
his
hair.
design is like his design is like yeah okay
It's
that's
because Jotaro in part 4 is based off of a very specific Japanese like rebel fashion statement from the rebel fashion movement from the 50s, where they all
Did you say Jotaro?
Josuke.
No, I said Josuke.
You said Jotaro,
Okay.
but it's fine.
Whatever. Josuke is specifically based on a rebel movement from, well, I say rebel, it's like punk rock kind of thing.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's why I was sort of letting it pass by. Then I saw the Jotaro's daughter, and it was like, okay,
Jolene.
that's a
Jolene,
weird
yeah.
that's a weird
I
design. And then I look at Johnny Joestar. I was like, okay, okay.
He's fine with me.
Jolene's design isn't that weird.
No, it's really not that weird. I think Giorno
it's not
has the
that weird.
weirdest design.
It's basically a crop top with pants.
Yeah.
It's basically just a crop top with pants that have the same pattern on them.
Yeah, it's not that bad considering what I think Giorno has the weirdest hairstyle, the weirdest outfit.
Well,
Like, dude.
Giorno definitely has the weirdest outfit, but at the same time, it just fits with everything else that goes on in Part 5 because Part 5 itself is just weird.
Yeah. So, anyways, we get to
that guy.
Yeah.
What the
with
the
the holes
fuck is
in his
that
head.
design?
with this whole that's the weirdest one, but it's honestly it's still my favorite series. But this may change that. Part 5.
No, I mean which guy with the holes in his head?
Oh, that's Giorno.
Oh yeah, like the 3 swirls on his.
Yeah, he's got 3
swirls
swirls in his hair. But anyways, I forgot where I was at a little bit. So we got to the paper and then like the town. Man, I'm starting to forget a little bit because now I'm blanking a little bit. I've seen it like 5 times now, but it's like where was I?
I'm sorry.
It's cool. It's cool. Oh, that's right. I remember. So you have the announcer. Yeah, there he is, right there. And he says like we're going to do the steel ball run and it's going to be across the country. There's a map to San Diego to New York City. And like and apparently like they put it in the paper and everything, which is why that guy had it in the beginning. His name was Sandman. They don't say it in the episode, but
no, they do.
They do. Okay, I just
okay. One of the announcers says it.
Okay, Sandman. Okay, Sandman. Just remember he's a Spider-Man villain, and that's all you need to know.
he's also a banging song by Metallica.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's probably what he's probably named after the song.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, it's not as obvious as like Metallica, which is called Metallic in the dub.
Yeah,
but still, it's like, gee, I wonder which one that is. So, anyways, yeah,
some of the dub names are changed, but some of them aren't.
Mm-hmm. Like Star Platinum, it's the same.
I can't wait till we get to the main villain stand. I hope they they localized it the way I'm expecting them to.
Dirty Deeds Done or something like
no.
Yeah. Anyways, let's not go too far.
I'd have to double check how they actually localized it, but I'm hoping that they did it at least once, just so I can hear your guys' reaction.
So he's like, and so the reporters are like, this is awfully expensive. Like you're given, so the reward for it is $10 million. Inflation, it would be a lot more, like a lot more. And then and it's I forget, it's like 10,000 miles, right, or something like that. So it's but still, like they get to stop at certain places. And I think they get rewards based on who gets to the first part of each one. And I'm not sure about that yet because there is a reward for the first leg of the race. The first 10 miles.
Yeah, it's like $100, and you get an extra 60 minutes of head start.
It was $10,000.
Was it?
Yes, and it's
Yeah.
and it's an hour head start, which is unbelievably good.
Well,
Like
to be fair, when it's a cross country race, especially with the kind of shit they're going to be going up against, an hour's not really that much.
that's pretty big. It's huge. Um. So, and but still, they haven't announced that yet. Uh. And of course, like the other reporter is like, man, this is like, what if no one finishes the race? Like, you'll just end up bank. You'll be bankrupt. And it's like, how are you gonna deal with that? And he's
They'll just kill me.
yeah, he's like, just kill me. And he's like, huh? And like, that was a joke. And it's like,
I don't think
oh.
that was a joke.
No, that's what I mean. Like he says that afterwards. That was a joke. And the reporter's like, okay. He's like, I don't think so, but all right. And then like he overcomes his joke with a rousing speech about like if America's all about opportunity and the greatest in the American spirit, we'll see them through this race. And it's and also like the rules of the race are like anybody can do it with whatever they want. Like if you want to rent a car, you can. And the cars at the time were like Ford machines. Like they weren't very good on like long distances. But he was allowed to do it. You're allowed to carry firearms and defend yourself. And they have
Yeah,
and they have a
you're
50.
riding through the wilderness.
Mm-hmm. And they have $150 for their entrance fee, which is reason
It's
why they said it was
$150 in
Mhm.
the 19th century.
Yeah.
Was it the 19th century?
It might be the 18th century because the 19th century
Well,
was the 1990s and stuff, right?
no,
Oh,
no, it wasn't. The 1990s were 20th century. So yes, this would be
okay,
19th
okay,
century.
19th century. In the 19th
Yeah,
century, that's a lot of money.
yes.
That's why they said it was a stunt. They're like, hey, this might be a stunt. Like, no, it's not a stunt. We actually do mean it. And it's like, and so after all this bravado that the announcer puts on, and he's like, I don't know if I could do this, man. It's like I don't know to this I forget who she is, but her I don't know if it's a daughter or if it's just a wife, because I'm getting conflicting messages
If
sometimes.
that's the lady I think it is, I think it might be. I think she might just be pretending to be his wife.
Could be, but like yeah, she kind of reminds me of in part one the what's her face
Irina?
the love interest. But like
Yeah.
maybe she is, but that doesn't mean there's going to be a love interest or anything like that because they're a lot of Iraqi does is he doesn't rely on old tricks. He always does something new, so that's good for him. And and so he gets consulted, and it's a very funny scene, all this stuff, but it does shake the tone up a little bit. It still has that, even though like this whole thing is kind of serious and has this like American spirit thing, it still has that JoJo sort of comedic Japanese edge that it's known for. Like it hasn't gotten rid of that. Um, and of course, like the next thing we see, I think is the best character in episode one, which is Gyro Zeppeli. He's a he just oozes charisma. This guy, he's a he comes in on a does he walks into town. I don't think he's on his horse yet, but still he's like he's a cowboy of many colors. Like he has like a all these different array of bright colors on him, and he's
It's mostly purple and green.
purple green. It's just that he's so vibrant. He makes a statement wherever he goes, but he's also like his character is very down to earth also. You would think he'd be full of himself a lot, and he kind of is, but like he can back it up and he tells the truth. He doesn't forget the vernacular, but like he doesn't bullshit people. He tells them the
He's
truth.
he's confident, but he's not like stuck up about it.
Yeah, he when he he only says things that are boastful after he's succeeded. Like that's the thing. It's really cool. And you don't see characters like that too often, but like it's just really neat to see that in a and he can back it up and do all that stuff with it. Cuz like you get the show what he's all about really quickly. He goes in to pay his fee and another guy comes in and it's like he writes in this very like his signature is almost perfect. It's Gyro Zeppeli. And it's like his penmanship is great. It's like and it's and he smiles and he knows that he has gold teeth with his initials on it. I mean with his name on it. It's insane. It's like, oh man, that must be hell on your mouth. Like
Yeah, that's the one part of his design that I don't like is the teeth.
yeah.
I don't mind that they're gold. But the writing specifically on them, it's like that just looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, I didn't quite like it that much when I first saw it on like images, but now I'm like, okay, this is so he knows he's a JoJo protagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of
I
like
will agree I will agree he is probably the best character so far.
mm-hmm.
I like him and Johnny's dynamic, and I know what's going to happen with them later on.
Yeah, I kind of know
But
too, because
yeah,
I think history's going to repeat itself.
well, no, I just say that as like it's as like they're going to be friends, you know, because it's pretty obvious they're going to have that kind of
Dynamic,
like mentor mentee become friends kind of thing.
and
And
mhm.
but I will say so far my favorite character is Poco Loco.
Yeah, we'll get to him because I really like him too. He's my other favorite character. Um, and so the other part of what's going on is that like after he gets his signature, like I've heard somebody react to it, and they said, "Put your John Hancock out," you know, like.
Well, yeah, yeah. That was slang for sign your name.
Yeah, I've heard, dude. That's been a thing since like, for a long time. It even is said today. It's just
Yeah.
that a lot of people have never heard that before. Who were like, who are alpha and zoomer, types. And it's
Yeah.
like, what does that mean? It's like your signature. It's your signature.
For the young zoomers and the pissant Gen Alphas out there, John Hancock was one of the founding fathers.
Yep.
And when it came to sign the Declaration of Independence, he signed his name very large and noticeable. And so signing your name and so signing a John Hancock became slang for signing your name on something.
Yeah, and it's survived since then. And I think
yes,
JoJo might bring that back. I don't know.
I hope not, because I don't want to hear a bunch of you know the type of people I'm talking about. I don't want to hear a bunch of Gen Alphas with the stupid curly hairdo that they have running around saying, "Oh, I'll put my John Hancock on it."
Yeah.
No, just stop it.
It's kind of like that meme of like when we get to Mars, it's going to be like there's going to be memes about, hey, I bet you're old when you remember Earth. It's like shut up.
We need to come up with a slang. We need to come up with a slur for people born on Mars soon.
Mars bars.
Mars bars. That's chocolate, you dumbass.
I know.
Morons. Got him.
We can't call We can't call them Redskins. That's already a slur.
No,
Oh,
no.
God.
Hey.
Also a baseball team, but that's
Yeah.
besides the
Yeah.
fact.
It is a football team. No,
I thought it was fucking baseball.
no, it's football. Well,
Whatever, sports
they
ball, whatever.
they do want to change it back because they did change it, and they're like, no, change it back. Like,
Yeah, it's weird that it's just something I find funny whenever they try
yeah,
to
yeah.
like we're gonna change this thing
Modernize
because it's racist.
Yep.
The people that are supposedly offended by it are like, no, change it back. We like it. We think it's funny.
No, it's not that they're funny. It's more like, yeah, we're kind of proud of that because they were warriors. It's
Yeah.
like they have pride in their nation. Weird.
Well, I was also
Anyways.
referencing like the Speedy Gonzalez thing.
Oh yeah,
You-
absolutely.
You know, Johnny, I think I want to stay on Mars. All right, Martian fucker.
That
Anyways.
there's no Martians to fuck.
Yeah. They
Anyways,
go
let's get-
they go around finding rocks. It's like Anyways. So yeah, after he gets his signature back, he's like, hey, and this guy goes for his steel ball that he has in the side pocket, which is shown, and he somehow the thing emits energy when he touches it, and it repels him. He's like, what the heck is going on? And of course he's like, huh, that's weird. You know, it's like, hey, all he wanted to do was apparently look at it and feel it or whatever. And it's like, but then he starts to say, hey, how much money is on the counter? It's like, you're short. And so he's like, so he accuses the guy of trying to steal his money.
I think the guy was going like, oh, hey, that's cool. Can I see that? As a way to disguise the fact that he's pickpocketing him.
That's what we call a sleight of hand. Which is like what he did. And so he's a pickpocket. And so he gets caught because he was forced to release the money, and he gets called a thief, and the guards come in after as he walks out. And
So I hope that's I hope that's a lesson to all you people out there. If somebody's
Don't
trying
touch
to
another
tickle,
man's balls.
yeah, if
True.
somebody's trying to tickle your balls, they're most likely doing it for money. Anyway,
they're rude. It's just rude and not good
I'm putting
manners.
that in the hall of quotes.
It's rude. Okay, don't want to do that. It's ill mannered. And so like as he's coming out with the guards, he gets called out, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going in the race too. I'm gonna kill you." All these threats, and then he's a really good pickpocket apparently because he gets one of the guards' guns, and he points it at Zeppeli with his back turned, and he's like, "You know what? I can't convey the attitude of Gyro." Because not only he's very self-absorbed, not in a bad way. He's just like, listen, I'm just
self-confident.
Well, not even that. It's more like he's there for himself. He's like, just give me my papers so I can get out of here, and I want nothing to do with anybody. You know, it's like, which is fine. I mean, he doesn't have to be invested in other people.
That's not self-absorbed. That's just minding your own business.
Yeah, minding his own business so much that like, he doesn't want other people in his business. It's just a way of
yeah, that's just honestly, that's just a good plan to go through life. Just, I'm not getting involved with your shit. Don't get involved with mine.
Yeah, it's just that how like he just carries himself that's very sort of unique from the sort of rest of the people who are very invested in things. Like everything's going around him. He just like whatever, not my problem. And so like a crowd gathers because there's there's a fight going on and people are curious and so like he says, you know what? I dropped my charges. Go to him free and give him a gun. And here's something I don't like. Is that he took the guard's gun and gave it to him. And it's like, I'm not sure you should be able to do that because they're clearly lawmen. And they just let it happen. And I think they probably should have written it around to be like it should be his own gun instead of someone else's. But like, whatever. It's he still gets it, and he puts the gun at his feet, and then unbuckles his the steel ball which he repelled him with before, and he's like, "Okay, what you want to do? Like, are you gonna shoot me, or are you gonna, he has that he doesn't say that, but like in his eyes it's like what you gonna do, like, are you gonna try or are you gonna walk away? It's like he does warn him a little bit. I forget what he says, but it's to the effect of what you gonna do type of situation. Then then the guy starts to act like like a heel in wrestling. That's what it reminds me of. It's like, listen, man, I didn't mean it. It's like, I'm just kidding. It's like, in order to distract him, or to put him off guard. And then when the sheriff comes in, he's like, okay, what's going on? Like, he has his shotgun or whatever. And then when he gets to talking, he sees it as a distraction, and then goes for the kill on Gyro, and he wants to shoot him, but before that even happens, Gyro shoots his steel ball at him, and it digs into his skin. It ripples in like into his arm, and it begins to like sort of ripple outward from that in a twisted manner. And it's like, oh, it looks painful. And then but still not enough painful to let him go with the gun. But still, it's like he definitely like felt that impact. And then the ball comes back to him, and he goes on the ground, and he's like, it's like, and then like he still tries to shoot him, but then the gun curls around on him thanks to the spin of the ball, and when he goes to shoot him, it turns around, his hand like forcefully turns around and shoots him in the head. It's like, holy crap. Like,
he busted his balls to bust the cap to
yeah,
shoot him.
she shoot him, yeah. And like and this kind of happens a little like, he's like, oh well, like there's one less racer, I guess. Like, and it's like the sheriff and the two lawmen who gathered him, who were going to capture him, is like, what do we do now? To the sheriff, and like the sheriff is like, what do you mean? It's just a duel, and there's nothing we can do about it. It was fair and square. It was a duel they both agreed to, and I'm sure.
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the guy who started it literally shot himself.
Yeah. So what do you want me to do? It's like, which is like, oh, and it's like, and then the one of the guys like, fair my ass. It's like,
the guy shot himself. I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah, it's like, oh well, the show's over. But then someone noticed what was going on and paid close attention. Who is a character named Johnny. He's in a wheelchair. And he heard the commotion and see what's going on, just like the rest of them. But he noticed that like the ball was spinning even after he let go of it, which is why it digged into his skin. And so, and that's why it twisted around. And he's like, I want to know more about this spin. And he's very intent on learning more. And when Gyro starts to leave, he touches the steel ball, and that repels him enough that it moves his legs upwards, and he begins to stand up for like a second, and then he sits back down. It's almost like he got hit in the head at like one of those like pastor like revival things, like a healer It's like it hits him in the head, and he can walk again. Like, mm, mm. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Ah, goodness.
Why did you
Yeah,
why did you say it like that? A
a
dwink.
drink because I wanted to. Anyway.
A fucking doy.
Fucking ooh speak.
Oh, I just did it because I don't know. I want to be unique and special.
Oh, you're definitely special.
Thank you.
Not in that way.
I must achieve greatness.
I'm taking a
No,
drink
you're-
and nuzzles your bulge.
Hey, listen. I'm
Froggo,
oh my gosh.
Froggo, I will leave if you do that again.
Okay.
I will leave and not come back if you do that again.
Oh my goodness. So they were, and so like he's like, hey, wait a minute. I stood up. I want to freaking walk again. And so we know from that like 2-second interaction that like he is definitely paralyzed from the waist down. It's not just him being injured that he's in the wheelchair. Because he's like, I want to walk again. So he'll do anything to walk again. So he's like, I'm going to chase you down with my wheelchair. Even so far to knock this guy out of his way. Like, get him away, old man. It's like young men coming through. And then he's like, and Gyro just wants to be left alone. He's like, listen, it's not what you think. You need to back off. And so, again, Johnny doesn't want to give up. He's like, okay, I'm going to go for it. And then, like, the old guy catches up with him, like, hey, what do you think you are? And, like, he flips him over his shoulder and uses his body like a ramp in order to jump at Gyro Zeppeli on his horse. And I'm like, what the world? He uses an insane stunt bonus, like in GTA.
I mean, to be fair, that old man was being an asshole. So.
Oh no! It's not the old man I'm worried about, but it's just that he uses his body like a ramp. And this is like, this sort of unbelievable stuff that you expect from JoJo's, but like it's definitely like, what the heck am I looking at? Sort of thing. And like, and he gets to him, but he's prepared. Gyro uses his magic touch again to twirl around his arm and force it onto a ledge of the of one of the roofs. And he lets him hang there, and he's like, listen, like, when you stood up, it was just a reflex. All right? It can't make you walk again. And he's very straightforward. And he even gives him credit. He's like, wow, you actually have some muscles, and you were dedicated, but, like, it's not what you think, okay? You need to give up on this quest because it's not gonna end well for you. But like Johnny won't hear it because he's like, you expect me to believe that, like after that so much time, like he's really desperate. But then he's like I'm not letting you leave. I'm not like not letting you leave. But he's like, I'm gonna like chase you down, and I'm gonna learn all I can. And he's like, well, I'm gonna be gone. Like, so, because I'm in a race, you're never going to see me again. It's like, oh, well, that sucks. And like when he leaves, it lets go of the roof, and he falls down, and then like the old guy catches up with him, and he's like, some more he's down, shoves his face in the newspaper. And then and then we get the flashback of how he ended up in a in the wheelchair, which is him looking at the Steel Ball Run ad in the front of paper as he lifts it up. It's a pretty nifty way to sort of transition between each thing of how like a lot of JoJo's is based on destiny. and it's just not accidental when it comes to the storytelling. It's sort of like all of it surrounding around the Steel Ball Run, and he is like, and he even questions himself, why is he even at the Steel Ball Run? Or because like, is it just because to see the opening to it, or was it to do something else? He doesn't know that yet, but now he knows that he has to join the Steel Ball Run in order to learn what the spin means. Like he has an investment in this sort of what it could do for him. Man, there's a long way to go. uh,
Definitely.
so you go to his past, which is he's been around horses all of his life. He grew up as a under sort of under his brother's shadow of him being an excellent horse racer. He had he was the breadwinner, I guess. He brung home the gold, but his an accident. He died from an accident, and he decided, I'm going to go into horse racing. And he fell in love with this sort of, not just the ego of it, but also the horses themselves. Like he felt alive when he was on a horse. He breathed with them, and sort of he had this almost spiritual connection with them. But that came with like a lot of victories, came with a lot of ego and like narcissism and sort of like self-importance. So much so that like he goes to apparently like what was it, a movie star that they're gonna go see, or a singer, and he gets he moves in front when someone behind him was there for 2 days, like standing in line, and he's like, well, that's tough, isn't it? You should have been. It's almost like he says to him in a way that you should have been born richer or something, but he just couldn't take it. And then the guards are like believed Johnny that he was standing fair and square, and that this guy was causing trouble because he's a famous jockey now, so he gets to cut in line and be believed because he has status. And so the guy comes back and he pushes him, and you hear a loud bang, and it doesn't come across like he didn't do anything yet, but then he notices that his back has blood all over it, and he has been shot in the spine, and and this does cripple him. It's
And you notice it is like a spur of the moment kind of action because the guy who hold a gun later drops it, and he's like sitting on the floor not knowing what he did.
Oh yeah, he's like, he did it out of heat of the moment, out of hate, and he's like, oh crap, what have I done?
Yeah.
And so
don't fuck with the quiet ones. That's all.
well, it's just that he felt he was treated unfairly, and he was, but he went too far.
Yeah.
And then but then the sort of like downfall of Johnny Joestar begins, as he is in a bed full of like people who have been forgotten, and he's treated as like another one of them. He's and like he even says like he pooped himself and no one's gonna change him. And then the nurse is like, it's this big guy who's like, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Big Horse Race Guy. Like, no one cares. No one's come to see you. And he shoves I think he punches him once or twice. And then
he puts a newspaper over his face and punches him.
And then like, I thought he shoved it in his mouth too as well. Like,
yeah, he did.
He's like, man. And then like what so then he loses all of his like all that stuff was just, all those people around him were just there because of his fame. It wasn't because they knew him as a person. And so he's definitely gone down, but then he he crawls because of that. He crawls into the office without his wheelchair because that's how determined he is. To and he says like, I'm going to join the race and all this stuff. So what is there anything I missed, or like did I get something wrong?
No, you didn't miss much.
Okay. I can't get everything exact because like I'm sure I'm missing some things, but like yeah,
Where is redacted?
I don't know. He should be right there. If he's not here, then
He's
he's not here.
deafened.
Oh,
He's
okay.
deafened.
All right. I don't know. It's just you and me.
All right.
So geez, what does happen after that? Is that the part where he where it's the oh yeah, we get the sort of compilation of like of other people that are like the promoter, I forget his name, and his wife sort of like waiting for the day, and how it's like it's already been the next day because the race begins in 2 days. And so it's the next day, and like they're all preparing at stables around the town. And Joe Zepp was walking around. He's with his horse, which he named Valkyrie, which is an excellent name for a horse. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And it's and he notices in the corner of his eye that like someone's training over there, and it's Johnny, and it's not going well for him. Not at all. Hold on. Let me take another drink because I'm getting parched again.
I'm back.
All right.
Hello.
And we're just at the part where Johnny's trying to get his horse legs back. And that'd be funny if he actually had horse legs. But anyways. So he's being dragged by the horse when Gyro gets there. Oh my gosh. What is it?
What?
Is it a Sprite or a Coke? Or...
Oh, it's a You fucking heard that?
Yes, I did. It's on the
It's a Sprite.
Oh my gosh, I guessed. Like yay, I'm a good guesser. So anyways. And so he's being dragged, and there's people laughing at him, but like, they're also kind of concerned as well. It's like, this isn't looking good. As he's like, not only is he being like dragged by his horse, he's also like being pushed into the fence by the horse, and like the piece of wood goes through his leg, and it's like, oh, well, it's a good thing he can't feel anything down there because he's paralyzed from the waist down. So he can't feel anything in his legs. But still...
almost stomps on his head afterwards.
Yeah, and then, like, he tries to get back up on the horse, but, like, the horse is like, the heck you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? And, like, it doesn't step on him, but it tries to. It's like, oh... It's like, and then these guys are like, I don't want to see this happen. It's like, they were laughing before, now they're, like, genuinely concerned. It's like, you don't want to see this, right? And they talk to Gyro. It's like, if it was my professional opinion, I don't like, I think he just has no shot ever riding a horse, but if he can, then he's stubborn as all hell. Like it's like, and he still wants nothing, even though he's kind of like interested in him, he's not really doing anything about it. He's just still by himself, very off to himself, which is still when the race is about to begin, still he it's a bit of a character moment. Like, he's very personable as well, because like, instead of taking scissors, which could be really useful, he takes a teddy bear. And he's like, yay, teddy bear. The Jojo stuff, man. It's really cool.
Knowing Jojo logic. Hang on.
Yeah. People love that scene. I've seen artwork of it on Twitter and everything. It's like, oh, that's It's
Knowing Jojo logic, that teddy bear is probably going to save the world at some point.
uh
Teddy bear has like an ancient steel ball in it or some shit.
it controls the world. Literally.
I can change the trajectory of your bloodstream with this teddy bear.
Oh my gosh. That's like Metallica. He changes iron in your blood to metal objects. Like, no, I'm not kidding. Like, it's freaking. There's that GIF if you look it up of like where like the guy he's facing throws up razor blades. It's like,
oh my god.
yeah, freaking terrible.
Yeah,
It's freaking dude, that's one of the best fights. It's really good. Like anyways, so like, and it kind of funny how fast it sort of goes with this pacing because like Steel Ball Run doesn't really waste your time. It kind of just goes and it expects you to keep up with it. It doesn't treat you like an idiot. Because like, yeah, this is what's happening. Oh yeah, I just saw it on screen. Another thing happens. I'm glad I didn't forget. So when the Running Man, Sandman, he joins the race, but he's like, "Hey, you need legal American tender in order to join the race." But then he uncovers it. It's like, and it's like it glows like kryptonite. But like,
It's an emerald.
It's a giant emerald.
It is a massive emerald, like the size of someone's thumb.
No,
Glows like kryptonite. It's like, dude, it's an emerald.
I know.
It's an emerald shining in the sunlight.
Yeah, it's like what I mean. It's like the effect is like kryptonite, but it's obviously not. Like that's my point. It glows like crazy. It's like, and it's the size of almost like a saucer, like size, but square of like emerald. It's great. It's really big. But at least that's the way I saw it. But yeah, let's just say it's big enough that like it's like holy, and he stops to the holy crap. This is, yeah, this will do it. And he's like, and he signs his name. He's like, okay, where's your horse? What's your horse's name and all that stuff. And he's like, I don't have a horse. I'm gonna just run. And he's like, okay. He's like, good luck to you. Because like you're allowed to ride with anything, including yourself. And so and everything's been set for the race, and we get quickly to the start of the race where he picks the teddy bear over the scissors, and everybody's at the starting line. He's going the distance, as it were. Sorry, I had to make that reference. But like, and so like at the back, Johnny joins in, and Gyro still is like, he's not seeming too interested, but he's definitely like, huh, he actually made it to the starting line, but he's still being dragged by the horse. But the horse this time is more caring. He's like, he tries to, the horse licks him and is like in a very caring manner. And it's like, oh wow, the horse is actually like, in one sense been broke, but not in a, not in the slave mentality. It's sort of like in a, like, we understand each other mentality.
I mean, breaking a horse is something that's that's an actual term for like taming a horse and getting it to actually listen to you when it's too wild. You basically just wear it down until it's too exhausted to fight back, and you're like, okay, are you going to fight back, or are you going to actually listen to what I'm telling you?
Well, I think it's I think this time he tamed in a way where they're with their companions. I don't think it's meant to be he just I think the implication is that they have a companionship instead of just being a horse to master type of thing. But that is what it is, though. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's just that it just seems like it's a lot kinder to him after 2 days. and so Jaro is like, he's kind of impressed with this, and like he's going like, well, you interest me, kid, so I'll give you a hint, and you already know the answer to this. If you think you could ride a horse, then you put it into action. Um, so what sort of like a Hamun sort of is thoughts into action sort of thing, right? Or am I misinterpreting that?
You are completely misinterpreting it because
Oh.
one, Hamon does not exist in part 7.
It's all right.
And two,
Mhm.
Hamon is very specifically stated to be life energy. It's not thoughts into action. It's you are generating life energy with your breathing,
Oh
and you're
yeah,
able
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
manipulate it.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I think what I'm trying to say is like he needs to just believe he can. Because if you don't believe you can, then you can't chase me. Um, so it's like, all right, so he
Basically, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get some self-confidence.
yeah, and so
But
he
thought you were gonna say get some kelp.
get some calcium. Like you need
Get some
bones.
kelp.
Kelp burger, man. Let's go.
The fuck is a kelp burger?
I don't know. I was thinking of SpongeBob. Like,
Do you mean the kelp shakes?
no, I was thinking of like
Do you mean the episode with the evil ass milkshake company?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of SpongeBob and the kelp, on the burger, on the Krabby Patty, kelp lettuce. But oh well, that was as far as it went.
This is
Yeah, I know. I don't know SpongeBob either.
no, it's just all of this is just kind of chaotic.
A little
So,
bit.
so he licks. No, he tells the horse it's like, hey, I need you to give me another lick, and he uses that to have the horse. He grabs up the horse and makes it spin him onto the horse by flipping him on it. It's like, oh, so it's kind of like a spin maneuver. So it's like, oh, okay, so it's like it's the first step of like, if you have self-confidence, you can put your thoughts into action. It's like, all right.
Also, I just want to say it's a good thing that it's a good thing he can't feel anything below the waist, because landing like that on a horse
Would hurt you.
is fucking painful.
Yes, but
You are going to
Mhm. Yeah.
not even just the whole like hitting your balls on the saddle, but you're gonna feel that all the way up your spine. That jolt from like landing like that, you're gonna feel it all the way up your back.
He wipes the blood from his forehead, and he looks determined to ride the horse. And of course, like even so, before the actual race starts, we get an announcement of the favorites to win the race. This one guy from Wyoming called Big T or something. I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll call him Big T, because like he's like the regular cowboy from like from like a movie or something. He's like Wild Europe or something on his horse Thunderbolt or whatever. And then like there's a guy from another country. I can't remember his name.
He's from Mongolia.
Mongolia.
Yeah. There's the cowboy from Montana. There's the guy from Mongolia, and then there's the guy on the camel.
Yeah, and the guy on the camel is Abdal. Like, oh my gosh, look, there he is. It's Abdal.
It is literally just a copy and paste of Abdal from part 3 design wise.
Yes. But he's on a camel. And it's and camels are bigger than horses. Like especially like American horses. And so he's one of the favorites to win. And the last favorite is a guy from England. Diego Brando, right? Oh no, not Diego.
It is Diego.
Okay, Diego Brando, code name or AKA, I should say, Dio.
Dio.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, there he is. It's
He
Dio.
even has it on his hat.
I know. He wears Dio on his hat, and he's a horse like genius. And he's a
He's basically what Johnny was, but over in Great Britain.
I think he's a little bit too far because, as much as Johnny had a big ego, um,
Oh no, I mean like
Oh.
career wise. He's like
career-wise.
the prodigy.
Yes,
Yeah, he's the prodigy, the heir to a vast like racing fortune.
yes, yeah, to that sense, but not in the same attitude. Even I think Johnny's still better than Dio, even if he was still rich, as personality wise. Because man, this and I love the detail of they if you know the Dio sort of villain theme for part 3, they use a part of it for Dio's theme in Steel Ball Run. It's really good. Like they even use the sound effects for the world. Like when he moves. Yeah, it's so cool. Anyways, it it officially starts as it's a flare that goes up. And they all go. And of course, Johnny's in the back because it was said by Gyro that an old horse knows what it's about because it doesn't want to be startled in the front. So it's like, all right. So Johnny passes by the 2 people who were making fun of him at the fence, and they wonder how, because he can't. Because when you ride a horse, you need your legs to tell it to go faster or slower. Which is but he can't because he can't move his legs. So he definitely has a connection with his horse. And Gyro decides to go up ahead, and Johnny is like, "The heck are you doing?" Because that will tire yourself out. You said you're going to win, but I don't know how you're going to win by tiring your horse out early. But he has a plan. He apparently so, and he wonders what's going on. And a bunch of people try to get up at once, and that causes them to crash into each other. And Johnny doesn't want to be part of that, so he slows down, and they crash into each other, and they trip all over each other and are almost stomped on. But they are out of the race. They're definitely out of the race. Even if they're not injured, their horses are beyond nah. That I don't think they're going to go forward anymore. And so another opponent goes up on him, or 2 opponents, which is Dio and Abdal. Abdal decides that he's going to go up on him because his camel is 50 pounds heavier. He's going to crash into him, which is allowed under the rules because but I wonder what the rules stretch as, because what if you pull out your gun and shoot the other horse? Is that allowed?
Probably. However, just know that if you do that, someone else is allowed to do it to you.
Yeah, that's sort of like equal measure sort of thing. Because when Abdal tries to push him down, he gets out of the way, but Abdal definitely gets ahead of him. So Gyro decides he's going to use his steel balls to. It's hard to say what he does, but I'll try my best. So
he locates a he uses them to locate a cactus.
So it's kind of like what he uses with. It's almost like a Hermit Purple sort of situation, where he uses the steel balls to locate a cactus patch, and then drive the camel into it.
So I gotta get it. I gotta head off.
Oh, okay.
I gotta make dinner soon.
Okay.
Stuff like that, and
yeah, sorry about that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Now
Yeah, so I'll.
the
Yep.
Are we
excuse me.
calling it there for the night
No,
then? Because
I can do it.
No. You two can still continue. I personally just gotta do some stuff. So I'll see you guys later.
I appreciate you coming on because you're the co-host.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's nice.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, sure.
Have a well, I say have a good day. I'll say have a good day to the people watching, but to you guys, I'll probably
Mhm.
see you guys on later.
He has a what was it? The most recent one he did, Super Mario Galaxy movie. We're not a big fan of it over here, so you know.
A lot of people aren't big fans of that movie.
Oh, it's man, you'd be surprised what I've heard from people about the Super Mario Galaxy movie on like
Oh yeah,
YouTube,
they're throwing.
Twitter. Ugh.
They throw the same usual shit that they did with the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, the Minecraft movie. Is like, why can't you just enjoy things? It's like,
That's
I'm sorry, I think we deserve better video game movies. Just saying.
I agree. It's not just video game movies. Well, that's one group of people. There's three groups, and I've seen them all. So, anyways,
Yeah. All right.
enjoy making dinner.
All right. Thank you. Have a good time.
Yay! It's just me and the brick, which is fine. Um. So yeah. And so like, I remember when Hermit Purple did the he found the coal tar in the in the dust. That's kind of what reminds me of, because in the show you can see like when he spins the ball, you can see a cactus patch in the image thing of in the dust. So I'm like, oh okay, so we did locate it. It's just a little kind of messy, that scene is. I wish it would have been more clear, but I'm sure in panels it looks a lot better. Um so let's see what else. And of course, like after that's done, Dio has been watching. I'll just call him Dio from now on. uh, and he comes up from behind, and he starts to move up without really getting more speed. So it's like it's kind of mysterious, and so he somehow appears right beside um Gyro. And the reason why is because each eighth breath that the horse takes, it slows down, so he goes up and then stays at a certain pace. And so like
it stumbles a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And when it stumbles, that's when he speeds up just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't.
So he's very close. He's very carefully gaining ground without pushing his horse too far.
Yes, exactly. And he even calls Gyro a troglodyte for not knowing his own weakness. And he's like, dude, what a jerk.
It is so weird hearing Dio, especially because the voice actor is doing a very good impersonation of like younger Dio from part 1.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's the same guy, because as much as I really enjoyed Dio as in the dub at part 3 and 1. Like
let me see.
He's very good. But like I'm not sure this is him, but he's doing a good enough job because he has that English accent too. It's like
Damien Haas. Let's see.
I enjoy him a lot.
Haas is the dub actor.
Mm-hmm.
Did he also voice him in part 1?
I would assume so.
Oh shit! It's the guy from Smosh.
Who's Smosh?
Smosh, the old YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh!
It was two guys. One of them was Damien Haas.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. I don't remember Smosh because I was never big into YouTube back in the day, but you know what I mean.
okay, Patrick Seitz, I think, was the guy who voiced him earlier.
Hmm.
Yeah, Patrick Seitz, the English dub voice for Dio Brando, including Stardust Crusaders and Stone Ocean.
Hmm.
Let's see.
I always liked
Dio
him too. Like,
dub voice part 1. Okay, part 1 is still Patrick Seitz, and apparently he's one of the directors for part 7.
oh, all
Is
right.
the dub actor for Dio in part 1, 3, and 6.
Wow. Okay. That's good, I think.
I mean, if he's there to give the new guy like actual directions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, confirmed as the voice director for the English dub. So,
Yeah.
yeah. The
I enjoy what he's
the new
doing
guy's
then, because like he so far like I don't have a huge problem with the dub. Like it's
yeah, he especially Dio's voice cuz he sounds so much
mhm. Like
like
part
him. Like
one.
well, yeah, especially like just the tone. Like the way he speaks, it sounds perfect for Dio.
Mhm. So let's see.
But it still feels weird hearing Dio call someone a troglodyte. It feels like Dio should not be using big words like that.
Because well now he's more of a horse racing genius. It's still pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's fair.
Yeah, it's like he's gonna use big words because lower life forms like gyro
He
is
got
like it's like I'm using big words that you don't understand. It's like
he got the wealthy aristocratic lifestyle
Mhm.
that Joseph had in in part 1.
Yeah. So and they go to a bridge that like it's probably just a 2-lane bridge if it was like 2 horse lanes, and it's like, and so like Joe starts talking to his horse, which is very like uh what to say, like in a cute way. Like I know it's kind of a
Yeah.
weird way to say it, but it's like, hey, I didn't know you had to tell. What, you didn't tell me? It's like, you know, it's
it, it 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 is very much just like two friends bantering with each other. It's like, why
yeah.
didn't you tell me you had that? You never asked.
It's like it's like, well, let's say like, well, instead, he says he should double down on it. Like be proud of your weakness, almost. And like he uses
Yeah.
his steel balls to make his eighth pace a lot bigger. It's like, to make his muscles like go further as the steel balls go on the horse's like back hips, I guess. Um and like and that makes him run faster, and that makes him stomp on the ground fast because he jumps and stomps the bridge, and it breaks the bridge, which Dio gets caught in. And like, and so when Gyro does that, he's like, yeah, go ahead and predict and move back and forth, see where that gets you. And he's like, ooh, what a burn, as he like goes ahead. It's like
Well, again, one of my favorite lines uh Zeppeli is, "Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a? Oh, I'm sorry. That looks like a habit." When he's jumping
yeah,
over
yeah.
Dio.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like that must be a habit. It's like burn. It's like it's
He, he's a he's a bit of a lovable jackass in some
well,
ways.
you know, he got insulted. He insults him back. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, and Dio gets really angry, but it's like, but then again, he has like, he can only be angry at himself right now. He's like, oh crap. It's like, dang it. It's, uh, but still, it is quite the projection of Dio to be like, I'm gonna blame you instead for my failings. But anywho, um, and so like Johnny realizes that like, oh, it increased his muscles like uh ability to go faster, kind of like what it did to me in my wheelchair. It's like,
Yeah,
so he's
it sent more energy through the actual muscle tissue.
and he's like, I think he realized that like, oh, it can't make me walk, but that I'm still interested. Like,
Yeah.
and then like after that, we see another character, the other favorite character,
Poco Loco.
Poco Loco. We don't know his name yet, but he's a guy who's like he stands up and sees all this stuff happening like far, far away, and he's like, "Hey, is it past 10 yet?"
The guy's just sitting there eating his lunch. He just does not give a shit.
He's like, "What? It's past 10. I overslept." Which is and of course like and the guy's like, "I'm not giving your money back." It's like, oh no. And so he gets on his horse and he goes into like thing. It's like, okay, so as long as you catch up in the race, you can start at any time, apparently. So and so like actually he doesn't find it too bad. In fact, he's in high spirits. And I love his voice actor. I don't know who they got, but he sounds like that character. Like, it fits so well.
Yeah.
Like, he has this twang in his voice that makes it really good. Because, like, it is definitely an American, sort of almost Southern kind of way. It just fits really well when it comes to, like, the way the country is at this point. It's like, yes, perfect.
Cedric L. Williams is the English voice actor for Poco Loco.
He's good. Like, he's
also
sorry.
He's also been in Demon Slayer and Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, who was he in Hunter x Hunter?
Let me look.
Oh, because I've seen that anime all the way through.
Cedric Williams.
Is he the guy with machine guns?
He looks familiar. Hunter x Hunter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
American voice actor known for his role, most notably the Chimera Ant Cheetu in Hunter x Hunter.
Cheetu.
It says Chimera Ant Cheetu. I'm
Oh!
assuming it's some weird cheetah creature.
Yeah. That cheetah creature. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's a chimera ant. Okay, gotcha. I know exactly who that is. Wow, they sound completely different, but I definitely know the voice. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
What else has he been in?
Yeah. If you don't know, the cheetah
IMDb.
monster can run real fast. That's his thing. So yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking at his IMDb now.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Steel Ball Run.
Mm-hmm.
Demon Slayer.
I guess I could take a break.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. Man, I need to move a little bit.
Okay, he was in Spider-Man, but it just says additional voices.
Additional voice. That must be he must be
he,
voices for like NPCs and stuff.
No, he was in Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
I don't know who he voiced. It just says additional voices. So I'm assuming just like background characters or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean by like NPCs. It's like, hey, look at that.
Yeah.
It's Spider-Man. Yeah, yes, me. So, he's in good spirits because like we go through his backstory a little bit beforehand, even though it's not the time, but like he went to he wants to be lazy, but he can't because I don't think he's high end. He or he's, what do you call it? He's not rich.
No, he's definitely not rich.
In fact, he's working with his either father or brother, on this
grandfather.
I'm sorry.
His grandfather. Sorry, I've got a cookie.
Oh no, it's cool.
Got a cookie in my mouth.
His grandfather, and like he's like, hey, we're being like paid to plow this field, but he's busy counting clouds like he's Shikamaru, like. And then like he's like well, he said like, well, I don't want to do much because I went to a fortune teller and it said like and she said most people have a conflict between heaven and earth, which is basically like you're not always going to be lucky, but like or have fortune, I should say, because of certain conditions. But you're like you're going to be lucky, and the world's going to be your oyster. And so like and he believes it 100%. And so like and he's like, "Oh yeah, what is like is your luck going to help me plow this field like whatever? Like come on, man." Like and so he gets paid 150 for doing the plowing the field. And he's like, "All right." And it's like it's so that must mean
if we want to if we want to get specific, she said he had 1 in 5 billion luck.
yeah. Okay.
Basically, he was at the highest point his life was ever going to get luck-wise.
Yes. Which is by the way, for people who notice,
it's only going to last for 2 months.
And so for anyone who noticed, that is Enyaba, which is in the dub or whatever, but like
Well, it's Enya in the Japanese version. They changed it to Enyaba in the dub.
Yes. Which is the person who taught Dio his stand, and uses the 2 right hands because Centerfold also had 2 right hands. But anyways, so and they still use the tarot cards too, which was interesting. I was like, "Hey, nice."
Yeah, we had a whole last conversation trying to figure out what those tarot cards were, and I think it was the Lovers and the Emperor,
which is
but at the
luck.
same time,
Yeah.
at the same time, just going off what I could figure out just from looking up tarot shit online, they didn't seem to have anything to do with like exceptionally good luck. It was
more about
just
circumstances, right?
I guess. I don't know. I'm not an expert in fortune telling.
I just think that like she just knew. It's like, okay, I think the cards were there just because they're there.
Yeah, just for like visual.
Yes, because like so anywho, the so it was like and I would say it's probably so if you don't know, this character's power is just good luck. Like he has extreme good luck. And
now, have you read the manga?
No, I have not.
Steel Ball Run.
No.
Okay, so I don't know if you noticed, but there was a voice talking to him during part of the race.
Yes, I did notice, and I knew that's his stand.
Yes, and I'm gonna be honest, his stand is probably one of the most useless, but also the most useful ones ever, because this is kind of spoilers for the manga, but it is just there for positive motivation.
Yeah, because there's nothing he can't really do if he decides to do it. But just because he has extreme luck doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to get hurt or passed in the race.
It just means things are going to work out for you.
Yes, exactly.
Like like surfing with the cow skeleton down a hill.
Well, we'll get to that. So he has this really positive attitude. His voice actor's doing a great job. I mean, it's kind of like Gyro. Gyro does a good job with his voice actor. Dio is a great voice actor. It's like most of these people are actually doing a decent job or good job as their like voices and stuff. They really did pick some good people. I had some doubts when I saw the trailer, but now I'm like, yeah, these fit in context. Like, but so as he joins the race for the and he knows like it's been smoothed down by the horses as he's going, because like, oh man, this is a smooth ride, like, yeah,
I'm pretty sure he just grabbed a random horse too.
It could be, but I think it's his horse, because he did plan to race.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But like but still, it's just like this, man, I got lucky today. It's like,
I love his voice actor.
Oh, he's really good. Yeah.
If it was any other show, I'd be kind of annoyed at the way he speaks because it sounds just a little bit too much like a hip hop artist.
I think it really works
But
because of
be-
his,
but
you
be-
know, him and
because
his
it
skin color. Yeah.
well no I was gonna say because it's Jojo.
hmm
Because it's Jojo, I feel like it works. But if
I can see that.
If Poco Loco just showed up in like a random cowboy show, I feel like he'd be out of place. But because it's Jojo, he works very well.
Oh yeah, it I think it fits because of the all the rest of the stuff and JoJo. It's just that it
Yeah.
all fits into a perfect package. Um, and so we end up at another race again where Gyro's still in the lead, and he keeps it, and until he decides, you know what, I'm gonna take a turn, and he takes a turn into the forest. Oh wait, no, before that, I missed something. So a lot of people get lost, and because they're following this guy who's running without a horse, and it's Sandman. And Sandman decides he's going to jump across this ravine because he's on foot. He can do that more casually than the guy with the horse going down a steep hill. And like, but still, this guy's like, he's kind of like Captain America running. It's like he's like I can jump and do all this stuff. Holy crap! And he doesn't say much, but he's definitely has like a strong character. Um, the reason why he joined the race is to beat people at their own game, which I don't know what that really means, but the motivation, I would guess, it to do with, I don't know what his motivation is, but it seems to be something about proving the rest of his people wrong. I'm I'm sort of um getting that inkling, you know. Uh, but he jumps the ravine and grabs to the other side, but he doesn't quite make it to the other side. But still, he is able to go there. A stand. Oh, a stand. Oh, what is this stand? Okay, it's a physical manifestation of your spirit. Yeah, it's like a not all stands are human-like, but like it they call it a stand because it stands behind you.
Yes.
But not all stands are humans. Not all stands are from humans. It's all
Not all
yeah,
not all of them even have like a
a body.
concrete physical form.
Yeah, it's just and if that gets hurt, you too get hurt. But that
Well,
also depends. Like
yeah, that also depends because there's also some shit in well, there's part 8, which is the most obvious example of like a stand that can operate independent of its owner.
well, there's a lot of stands that can do that, like Anubis. Like
Yeah, but there's also Anubis, and then there's
no,
that one in
Notorious Big, Notorious
yeah,
Chase, which
yeah, Notorious B.I.G. There's also I forget what the name of that one was in part 5 that was like the computer that could spit out the
that's
weird
right.
little goblin creature.
Baby Head is what it's called in the dub.
Yeah, baby head.
hmm it's a remote controlled stand.
Yeah.
Which
And I'm pretty sure Wonder Review from part 8 is also a remote
independent.
controlled stand.
Oh, he's independent because he doesn't need a master to do what needs to do. But
Well,
like,
he still does have he still does have a master.
yes, he does. hmm
It's not like an Anubis situation where the
hmm
stand is the one controlling you. You still
Yeah,
control the stand. It's just the stand is free to do its own things.
yeah. There was another one that was independent, like Silver Chariot Requiem.
Yes.
So, anyways, where was I? Oh, that's right. The pit. There's a ravine, and he jumps across the ravine, but doesn't quite make it. But still, he's able to grab onto the rocks and climb up. And so it's like, and the rest of them are like, I'm not risking my horse. But Poco Loco is also following this guy, and he's like, you know what? I'm lucky. And he feels like his luck can hold true. So he goes back a little bit and then jumps across the ravine. And he doesn't look like he's going to make it because he hits the rock and he flies backwards. And Sandman is like, you know, if you're lucky enough, you could use your rope.
You
And
Yeah, Yeah, you can lasso up onto the cliff if you're lucky.
Yes,
And
he does.
it works.
Yeah, because he's lucky. Well, if he had no ability to swing a lasso, it wouldn't have mattered. But but anyway, he does, and he's like, "Yeah, boy." He's like, "I got up here," and he's like, "You know what? He didn't help me. I helped myself. Yeah, that's
He
it."
is a he is a bit of a jackass, but at the same time, I think it's just one
He's
of those
lovable. Like
yeah. Well, I was gonna say, I think it's just one of those situations where you don't recognize like the form like your luck is taking.
mhm.
Where it's like, oh wow, it was lucky I ran into that guy who gave me the idea to do this.
his sub
Instead, it's just, oh yeah, he gave me the idea. My luck is the thing that made it work.
his subconscious is telling him it was you, because that's what his stand is telling him, probably by instinct. Like, uh, but still, he does do it, and like he gets going with a shortcut, and that's when we turn to Gyro still in the lead, and which he goes into the forest, and he cuts between the path and the forest, which makes me think it's like, if all you have to do is go to New York, why do you have to take the path at all? So like,
Because the path is going to be the safest route to get to New York.
I guess so. Then again, I would want to go around the Great Lakes and not through it, but
I mean, I don't think the race route takes them. Also, there are checkpoints that they have to go to.
Yes, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like their checkpoints or whatever. So anywho, yeah. He passes through the forest, and it's like, and they're like, that's kind of dangerous, and there's, oh yeah, and there's been people announcing it from like the sidelines, people in a train, people in balloons with the signal like flashlights, which are Morse code to tell other people on the ground what's going on, what they can see. And it's like, and that's where I say like the annoying commentary doesn't get in the way, because a lot of Jojo has a lot of, it's one of the things I don't like about Jojo.
There's a lot of narration in some
a lot of
parts.
narration, and it's usually by another character. Part 1 is the worst, where it's like, Speedwagon will not shut up. But it gets better as it goes on. I think part 5, the reason why I like part 5 so much, it has the least amount of that. But this one is like the horse race itself. They need to give out that information for from the sidelines and stuff to see what's going on, and they're getting information for people to understand. Yeah, I just said the same thing twice. But and of course Johnny needs to narrate to himself to understand what's going on with other racers. And then we get to see their thought process and stuff like that, including Dio, which is like everything has a set pattern and habits are set in stone. You can't really change them on the fly. It's like,
well, that's me and Froggo rewatched the episode shortly before the show started. And because he hasn't seen part 6, I don't think he realizes that Dio's whole this is fated to happen thing is kind of a callback to part 6. Or at least his attitude in part 6.
Well,
with the whole manipulating fate and all that.
Well, I think manipulating fate. No, what I think what he's talking about is that like habits are set in stone, not necessarily fate itself.
Well, no, because he does bring up fate at one point.
Yeah, I think
and
it's.
I'm not saying that's like his main thing. I'm just saying it. Oh yeah, that's a nice little callback to his attitude in part 6.
Well, it's also his attitude a little bit in part 3, and because of like he knows his fate is to face the Joestars, but he wants to avoid it, so he sends out stand users against him. Let's see. Oh, so yeah, they're going to the forest, and then Johnny decides I'm going to go in after him, and so a lot of people try to go through the forest, but they end up being like hitting trees or like tree branches get knocked down, and of course like when Johnny starts to go in after Gyro, and Gyro seems like very good at this. He actually starts dodging twigs and trees. He's swiftly going through it. He's actually using his perception very wisely with his horse. He's actually like apparently Gyro seems to be very good at horse racing, because he is dip and dodging in there. The 5Ds, like yeah.
What? The 5Ds? You only mentioned 2.
I know, but like uh, and so like when John is about to enter the forest, Poco Loco shows up. Like, yeah, I finally caught up. It's like, whoa. And he's like, what the heck? He's like, and they start having a tiny conversation about like how lucky he is, and then like he closes his eyes, and Johnny's like, the heck are you doing? What are you doing, man? And because he believes in his luck so much, he closes his eyes, and it just lets things flow as they should. And like Johnny mentions, like he's dodging everything, which is like 1,000,000 to 1 chance. And
Yeah.
Gyro notices that. He's like, what the heck are you doing with your eyes closed? He's like, I better shut this guy down. And so he uses his powers to split a couple of trees so he can move through them. And then and then they'll go back to normal once he releases them from the powers of the steel ball.
Yeah. And the Poco Loco just gets fucking whacked.
He gets what's that move in wrestling? When you get clothesline. He gets close. Yeah.
He gets clotheslined by the 2 trees. Just
he's like, bam, and he's like, yes, he did it. And then he gets dragged out of the forest on his back, and because yeah, he does have the luck to get the best outcome, but it doesn't mean he won't get hit in the first place. So
yeah,
if he would have seen it, he would have been able to dodge it. That's the thing. Like, but like, so there are drawbacks to it. But still, he's looking up to steal on his horse, and he does get back on the horse. And then, I will say, this is one thing about JoJo's. People have amazing constitutions in JoJo's.
Yeah, they will survive just some absolutely wild shit.
Mista gets shot like 15 times.
I feel like that's just part of it being an anime.
Shonen anime, particularly.
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't always get that way. But yeah, like, but anyways, the still he gets back on his horse. He's like, yeah, lucky today. And then Gyro calls him like later in the episode. He's like, oh, good, he's he's lucky and an idiot. Oh man, good gracious, this guy. And so like the next part of the race will be even more dangerous, which is a steep hill that people have to slow down to. And the temptation is, if you go faster down the hill, well, you'll get in first. But it's do it at your own risk. And it's a fenced-in area, so you can't just go around it. So it's like, oh man. And then the people on the train are like have to take a different route, and they change all of a sudden, and they hang on like, you know, a little bit of comedy there. But like and so when they're going downhill, it's like they all go slowly, but then it's like you see Poco Loco, and he's like, okay, go real slow. And then like some voice inside of him, which is, now we know, I knew when I first heard it, I'm like, that's his stand. It's like, that's his stand. And so it's like really now? You're gonna take it slow? What are you, some kind of wuss? And he's like, a wuss? And he's like, I'll show you, whoever you are. It's like,
I'll show you, voice in my head.
Yeah. And so he goes for it. The world's my oyster, You know, he keeps repeating that over and over. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go, and he goes for it. And then other people decide, you know, I'm gonna go for it too. Hold on, I'm gonna drink. I've been talking a lot, man. I apologize. But like,
I mean, it's your show. If you're not gonna yap, who is?
Rue, Froggo's not here for me to like,
Bounce off of, yeah.
Yeah, no, as a crutch, but you know. But man, I usually drink like a, I gotta show it sometime, but like, I have one of these big water bottles. And I have it up full each time I do one of these episodes, and it ends up being like near the bottom whenever I end it. I talk too much. But anyways. I say anyways a lot as a sort of entering phase, but therefore we go into
It's like how some people just go
yeah,
or how a lot of people say like.
yeah, I have a tell. So therefore, he goes down real fast and people follow suit, but they all sort of like they either die or are gravely injured. Because of because they want to be in a hurry. And well, the thing is though, Poco Loco also trips, but he trips on a what seems to be like he's out of the race, but he's not. Instead he's sliding on the bones of a dead cow.
He tripped, fell end over end, and somehow landed perfectly on this cow skeleton to start surfing it down the hill.
Yeah, it's freaking great. It's that's Jojo right there. Like that is like, yes, give me more. So stupid.
Again, you were talking about how Sandman knows like what kind of show he's in. I would argue Poco Loco also knows what kind of show he's in.
I think Gyro also knows, and that's why he's annoyed. He's like, "Daggone it! I thought I was the only protagonist here." Yeah, he's going down. He's sliding down, going faster than Gyro, and he's like, "This is not fair." He's like, and so he's like, "You know what? That's so unfair." I don't think he thinks it's unfair. He's like, "This is a problem. I need to take care of it." That's what he's thinking. And so he throws his ball at a rock, and it's like it's going to be a rock slide, and then the rock that's about to hit Poco Loco, and instead is jumped on by Sandman, and it knocks it out of the way. Sandman is now in front, and he's like, "Oh." Like, daggone it. Gyro's really upset by that too. Like, daggone it, that would have hit him. It's like, so Gyro's not above like trying to get rid of somebody. It's like that he sees as an opponent. He's like, okay. But so they all go down the next end, which is the end of the race. They're getting close. And apparently everybody knows where it is, and they started lining up to see the end of the race. And it's like, even the promoter's like, wow, people really showed up. And it's like,
I mean, there is a map.
I know, but he's just surprised because like he didn't know this many people would be here, or like it'd be. I mean, like you can imagine people being there, but actually seeing it's another thing. You know, it's like, wow, like I didn't. It matched my expectations, sort of reaction. And like, because he thinks it's going to be, there's a doubt, I think, in the promoter's mind that it won't be a success. And seeing it be a success is like, holy crap, this is great. People are really interested. And so like, all the people are like, all right, including Johnny is like, all right, you've held back. It's time to go for broke. You know, it's like and even Dio caught up by using his technique of moving from side to side as he disappears at like animation. He disappears in the crowd, but ends up on another side. Then it happens again. He catches up.
it is very similar to when he was using the time in when he was using the time stop in part 3.
Which is it's a it's kind of funny in
It,
part 3. It's supposed to be a secret until you end up to the world, but like it's fine.
yeah.
But still, it's just really cool, sort of like way of like he's not actually using time stopping, but it's just a neat little sound effect. That's what JoJo's is known for when it comes to the anime, is its sound effects. Like if you look at stand profiles on like YouTube, you can have sound sampling because they sound so freaking cool. Like the hand is one of the ones that people love to mention when it comes to sound effects. When it makes something disappear. Anyways, so they're all racing to the top, and they actually catch up to Gyro. They're all neck and neck, and the only one above him is actually Sandman, who is still running faster than the horse is running at top speed. I believe Gyro even says earlier, it's like there's a lot of talented horse riders out here today. It's like, but Gyro's, like I said, it's like to Johnny, he's like, I'm impressed that you caught up with me and you're neck and neck. Like, but like he starts talking about sailboats and how they catch the wind in order to go faster. Like they turn into the wind, not against it. It's sort of like Wind Waker when you want the wind to go into your sails, and it so he uses his cape as a sail, and he uses it to go way faster, and he ends up winning the first leg of the race, which is a 10-mile hike that they were going on, and he gets an hour ahead because of this, and we get a little bit of an epilogue about like how he this is where I met Gyro and found like my legs again, but not physically but metaphorically, because I turned into an adult, from boy to man, as it were. And that means he's definitely going through I think he'll go through a character arc where he does learn how to care about other people instead of just about himself. His ego will be turned, and then we hear the music of Steel Ball Run, which is the soundtrack is called the main theme is called Dance of the Steel Ball Run. It's a very good song. It honestly, it's about equal to the Part 5 sort of main soundtrack. It's very good. But I think the I forget what it's called. Like it's called Giorno's theme for like nomenclature, I guess. But like
Golden Wind.
Golden Wind, yes. It's called something else in Italian. Like, but like it is like that theme everybody's heard. It's one of the most popular anime themes. But like Dance with the Steel Ball Run is up there. Like it's really good. You hear it sometimes when the people are racing. It's the da 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 da. And it has it's very jazzy, which is really I think what a lot of the music behind JoJo's has. It's a lot of jazz and a lot of funk behind it. This one is definitely. I was watching someone react to the song. It was a opera singer, and he said there's a lot of aggression in the song about pressuring the opponent to back down, which is exactly what I see in the episode itself. About how like horse racing, you're trying to get ahead by having the people behind you pressing your advantage, being aggressive. It's like it's I mean like it does send that sort of theme in its music. I think he's right on the money. So that's the end. And it's a like I said, I think I'll give it an 8. It's strong. It does a lot of characters really quickly, but it definitely gives you a sense of things are not done yet, but it does give you a complete story of its very own. Um, anything else that I
No,
missed?
not really.
Like, I think I
Not
did.
that I can think of, at least.
I think I did a decent job at this time. 12 Angry Men was a bit more mismatched because like I just but still I think it's very good. I can't wait for episode 2, and I think it's coming out April 20th. If not, people are going to be more upset. People have been sending a lot of creepypasta images to Netflix.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If that's all they're doing, I don't care. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Send them memes. Just don't take it any further than.
Oh
don't
yeah,
take it
like
any
I'm
further
not.
than memes.
I don't even mind that. I'm just saying it's like, man, look at Johnny Joestar with his hyper realistic eyes. It's like, but still, it's just kind of funny that like it was number 1 for about 3 days on Netflix. It was very highly viewed, and people are really upset about not having a release schedule when they should be. People have been waiting a long time for this, and I can see why. Vic said it was his favorite part. I can see why. I
part 7.
love this. Yeah, I love this first episode. It's really solid as an opener. Like it sets up, but also doesn't leave you, but it leaves you hanging in the right way. I want to know more about Gyro, Johnny, and Poco Loco and Sandman, even Dio. It's like I want to know more about these people. They seem really interesting, and they're very varied in the way they do things. But still, yeah. Well, I'm still working on my script for Character Writing 101. So I mean, I've already voiced some of it. I just need to apply it to a to a sound editor and then put it into a video. That'd be great. Go check out Frago's channel. He's not here right now because he's hungry, apparently. Loser. Ah, he needs to eat. What a human.
What?
He's a frog. Oh, that's right. Dang. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye bye.